I thought I told you to not show your face around these parts. Are you feeling lucky, punk? Because I have the power of the law on my side. So, go ahead and make my day. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. The attacks on civil rights had started way before the reality show / Hollywood influence came to Washington, D.C. Most Americans do not know that the Republicans had their eyes on our civil rights as people with disabilities way back in 2000. Their justification for attacking the American with Disabilities Act is because there are a very small group of lawyers filing frivolous lawsuits. Their main promoter was the Western star and director, Clint Eastwood. Any guess who the disability community got to battle against him? A 14-year-old kid with cerebral palsy from New Freeport, Greene County, Pennsylvania, better known as me, Kyle Glozier. Yep. They asked me to testify against this truly ridiculous bill. My principal had to give me special permission to go since they did not have video conferencing. As I listened to the Baba-Mister argument for the bill, I had several questions. Chiefly, how many lawyers are really trying to make money off people with disabilities? Let me tell you, no ambulance chaser is worried if the local emergency room is wheelchair accessible. The chief sponsor was the now debunked Mark Foley, a Republican from Florida. Yep, good old Mark, the cheater, Foley. I have to ask, how in the heck, as a gay man who has your civil rights constantly attacked, sit there and honestly defend a bill that is designed to attack another minority apostrophe as civil rights? How is that possible? Back then nobody liked us. Mr. Eastwood said he did not receive notice, but this is a lie. He got plenty of notice, even a certified letter which he didn't sign for but chose to fight the case and lost. That was his whole reason for being there, and he let riot after he did his part, like the Republican puppet that he was. Now let me clarify. The Americans with Disabilities Act considers the age of the building, the size of the building, and the financial strain of the organization. For example, I wouldn't expect them putting an elevator in my church. They had an illogical argument that a couple would take their underage disabled daughter to a bar and claim her civil rights were being violated. In the United States, nobody should be entering a bar unless they are 18, and nobody should be drinking unless they are 21 or older. So why would you be taking a child to a bar? If it does not make sense, it is not true, or if it is true, then the parents need to be held accountable for their actions. Representative Maxine Waters from California, a truly smart woman, really hit the nail on the head when she talked about attitudes. Thankfully, the bill died in committee. I didn't really slap Clint Eastwood's hand, just shoved it out of the way. I really was not an Eastwood fan, even though my grandfather looked a lot like him. Now I hate him as well as any Hollywood celebrity that thinks they can buy the election. Donald Trump said that he, quote, donated to the ADA, which is a lie. The ADA is hard enough to enforce as it is. We do not need stars from Hollywood trying to water down our civil rights because it is an inconvenience. We, both Republicans and Democrats, must fight back before we are faced with a constitutional crisis that is so huge we will need to shut down the government in order to fix the mistakes of the past. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you to David Carr for asking me to discuss Clint Eastwood. If you want to see anything, please leave a comment below and I will try to work it in. I will see you soon.